only comes here a couple times a month, a couple times a year. Mm-hmm. So so there's not a lot of support there either. This is like the first time my parents get to experience like a full family, or like full connected family outside outside of themselves. Even though my wife's parents are divorced, but it's amazing because she still has a very close relationship to her father and her mother and her father's wife, new wife, and kids. Mm. And, her mother also has a relationship. Like, she's still close, even though they're not together. They still like go to events together. Like they were at the baby shower together. Yeah. Even though they're divorced. It's amazing. I've never seen this before. Where like the divorce, they don't have any grudges against each other, and they're still, and she's accepting of her husband's wife, her ex-husband's wife, and his kid with her, and because she came in, the new wife came in with 3 other kids. Mm. And so it's a very big family on her side, so.
Okay, so she has both of her parents, and they have their own little units, but they're able to make it work to support her. Yeah. And then to support you, and then sort of seeing that your family is like, oh, we can do that too.
Yeah. Why don't you ask us for help? They're not really, together, with, especially like the kids, because of like political views and stuff like that. Like my brother's not close with my cousins like they used to be anymore. And his wife, I think, separated him from a lot of the family too. Mm. So it's cool that everybody came together that day, because it's a rare occurrence from my family nowadays, especially without my grandpa here. My grandpa was like the glue for everybody. And my grandma, I wanted her to be there, but she's 96. It was tough for her.
Yeah. But she'll get to meet the baby. So but the plan is for her to. Last time we talked, there was a situation happening with your brother. Did that all resolve okay with your brother and your parents?
Well, what's interesting is after the shooting, he reached out to me. I told him that, like, what happened, and he reached out to me very concerned. I was surprised by that. And, it was pretty interesting, that it was kind of healing to have that kind of a conversation with him, back and forth conversation about how worried he was. I think from the baby shower, I think we're like in a better place after the baby shower.
What were some of the highlights of the baby shower for you?
Highlights of the baby shower? Popping the balloon to find out what the gender is, and then being the one to actually pop the balloon.
You got to be the one to pop the balloon? Oh, that's cool.
There was like 3 balloons left, and one of them was, so 2 of them were empty, I guess, and one of them was the deciding factor. I popped the one that was deciding.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a highlight. And then doing the little baby games where you put in the balloon in your stomach and then run to, we had stations. Like one was like you put the balloon in, you have to run to grate the carrot, and then you have to run to put on the, blindfolded to put on, a diaper on the doll.
Okay.
And then you have to run all the way back blindfolded. So that was fun. Getting the bundt cakes, little mini cakes. It was like 200 bundt cakes.
Okay.
Picking those up. Definitely overbought food, but at least we didn't underbuy. And everybody had enough. But we now, know in the future, definitely too much food that we made and bought. We stayed up till 3 a.m. That was memorable. stay up till 3 a.m. the night before making, fruit skewers because my wife didn't want to make them, just put them in a bowl. She'd rather have them in the skewer, but I guess that was really, actually popular. A lot of people, everybody ate the skewers. So that was cool. We made a bunch of them. Yeah, memorable was also like, um, having everybody there and feeling all the love from everybody.
Um, you mentioned some people have been giving you advice about like what it's like to be a girl dad. Who's been really integral in sort of that support network of talking you through?
Random people. My parents for some reason wanted a boy. I don't know why. They were team boy. But interestingly, my brother was team girl. I think he thought, he kind of felt that I was gonna have a girl. I don't know. But no, it's not like one particular person is saying that. Just a couple people from the party, people at work, just random people.
How have coworkers been supporting you?
Not really supporting or anything, just, being happy for me and, excited. Yeah, not really supporting any other way.
Is there any ways that social media has been influencing some of your preparations and thoughts about the baby?
Not really. I think it's definitely more my wife. She's really more involved with social media. Not really involved at all in social media. Or I don't scroll or anything.
Are there any parts of this getting ready process that you have found particularly meaningful or enjoyable?
I think I will when we start clearing out the room. That's going to be, maybe not very enjoyable, but meaningful. Especially getting through it and seeing all the baby stuff. I'm going to take my time and enjoy like building the baby crib, and setting up the room. I'm going to enjoy that for sure. I'm not going to enjoy all the like sorting out stuff and going through everything and taking out all the glass because there's a lot of glass that's all in between all that stuff.
Oh, the people who clean the glass didn't help with that?
No, because like it got onto the couch and like all the stuff is on the couch, all the toys. So okay. It's all in between that. But that's okay. You just go one by one. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Enjoying all those little moments. But the thing is, the first 6 months at least, the baby's gonna sleep with us in our room. I don't know why we're even doing this right now. First one, it's gonna take a while, so we're not gonna rush for that. We're gonna set it up. We might even be setting it up when the baby's here.
Sorry. So there's not a lot of pressure to get through that because that's part of the reason we added the postnatal interview is because we kind of realized that it sort of keeps going.
Right. Because the baby sleeps with you in the room. Like, you don't really need the other room for a while. So, yeah, it's good. That's probably good for us too.
Are there particular things that you're looking forward to sharing with the baby, either in terms of like how you're preparing your home or